I've now been using the brand new DJI Mic Mini for a full month. Here's my thoughts on it, whether or not I think you should buy it, and how it compares to its big brother, the DJI Mic 2. Real quick, if you don't know what this thing is, it's a microphone that comes with a little charging case. You get two microphones and this receiver. The receiver plugs into your phone or into a camera, and then you have a wireless mic. But right to the chase, I absolutely love this thing. Despite it being way cheaper at $170, I still reach for it over the much more expensive and higher end DJI Mic 2 that costs $350. Here's why. There's a few major differences between these two that set them apart. Starting with the microphones themselves, you'll see the Mic Mini are obviously much more mini. You can see that extra clearly when I take off the windsock here. Now, there's two huge differences that separate these two from one another. One, the DJI Mic 2 has internal storage on the microphone. That means you can record audio directly to this, press record, not have it connected to any camera or anything, and just ingest it from the microphone after. More importantly, it also acts as a backup. So if you're recording to a camera on a really important shoot and the camera cable isn't fully plugged in, you still have a backup on the microphone. You simply just don't get that with the Mic Mini. Second, on the Mic 2, you're able to hook up a lavalier microphone to this headphone jack here. Those are the microphones that go up your shirt and clip to your shirt. I know these all sound like downsides so far, but trust me, we'll get to why this thing's so great. Another huge advantage of the Mic 2 is the audio that records directly to the microphone is 32-bit. This basically means that it's really high quality and you could salvage pretty much anything that happens to it if there's like weird popping noises or distortion. Another huge difference is with the receivers. On the Mic 2, you get this receiver with a little screen where you control a whole bunch of different settings like noise canceling levels, gains, microphone modes. You get so much control over this thing, where on the Mic Mini, literally all you have is this one little gain dial that you let you adjust between high or low gain. Now on paper, the only two actual advantages of the Mic Mini versus the Mic 2 is A, the smaller case, and B, on the Mic Mini, the case can accommodate the windsocks all in one in a little package here, where the Mic 2, you need to carry them otherwise. This is a huge pain if you use these things, so it's a much bigger feature than it seems on the Mic Mini. But here's the thing, overall, I find the Mic Minis create a much better sound with much less work. So the Mic 2 has a bunch of configurable settings. You could change the gain on the microphone, on the receiver, you could change the different filters, you could change noise canceling. There's a bunch of different stuff to tweak because it's meant to be a professional mic. You're meant to be able to dial it in for literally any scenario. But that means if you don't dial it in right, you have your gain wrong, you have your filters wrong, it can sound like crap. And I do find that's the case sometimes. This thing was clipping on me a lot. Especially as somebody who makes content like this, where sometimes I'm yelling using my TikTok voice, and then sometimes I'm talking really quiet. This thing has trouble handling that without me having to fiddle with settings. But because the Mic Mini is just so simple, I think its audio processing algorithms are forced to be more simplified and accommodate more things. Literally all there is to change is this one little gain selector. Like, I'll do a quick sound test for you. So this is my phone's audio that I've been using, phone's audio. Now I'll plug the mic in. This is the DJI Mic Mini audio. This is the audio of the Mini. And then this is the Mic 2. This is the audio on the DJI Mic 2. Back to the Mic Mini. This is the Mic Mini. Back to the Mic 2. DJI Mic 2. Now, I haven't actually listened to that back yet, but if they sound even remotely comparable, it's a huge win for the Mic Mini. Not only is this thing insanely cheaper, but the workflow is easier, it's smaller, it's more compact, it's easier to work with. I love this thing. That said, if you need the lav mic features, or if you're working on super important shoots where you can't risk losing the audio, the Mic 2 definitely has a place. Like, I probably will still use this thing when I'm doing like interviews where I won't be able to salvage or reshoot the clips, or maybe I need like some really specific noise canceling to tweak the settings. But 90% of the time, 95% of the time, I'm gonna be reaching for the Mic Mini because it's just easier. That was a long video, but I wanted to make sure I got my thoughts out. I'll have a link to both of these in my bio if you're interested. Like I said, I cannot recommend this bad boy enough at $170. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm here in Vegas. I'm gonna be covering CES with my DJI Mic Mini. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.